So, welcome to our next video. And today's video is on the mindful use of time, whether we're working or whether we're off. Because the video is short, because this video is short, I'm just going to give a brief explanation of what we're talking about. So, for each one of us every day, I'm sure we're all really busy, and we have this sense of, I haven't got time, I haven't got a minute, there's not enough hours in the day, etc, due to work commitments, school children maybe, or babies, housework, or whatever it is that we have to do from our day-to-day basis. Yet we always find time to connect on social media, and social media is a good thing. It has its benefits, but it also has its downfalls. It can be very habitual to us. It can be something that we turn to out of boredom, or it can be something that we turn to in regards to take a break from whatever we're doing, and so on. And it's not really, if it's not being used for a beneficial purpose, if it's being used for, I suppose, aimlessly mind wandering or scrolling or whatever it is, then it's not really of benefit to you. It's not any benefit to you. So I'm not going to get on a soapbox and say, oh, switch off social media and get rid of your phone or get rid of your laptop or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying whatsoever, because all technology has a very big part to play in our lives currently. It's an amazing tool. Obviously, you're watching this on it, and if we didn't have it, you wouldn't be watching this on it. So it has its ups and it has its downs. So how can we be more mindful of our time? And again, another thing I'm going to say, or the next thing I'm going to say, you'll probably be sick of hearing it and sick of me saying it and sick of lots of other people saying it, is it's all about awareness. It's about awareness. Aware of where are you putting your attention, where are you putting your focus, where are you addressing and focusing your time, how are you managing your time. Being aware of your mind is constantly on the go. When you're awake, fully awake, doing your day-to-day stuff, your mind is constantly going. It's constantly going. And we can get distracted by our mind and our thoughts, and it can take us to places that we don't really need to go to. So awareness is about understanding all that. And effectively, that's what mindfulness is. Mindfulness is being aware. Being aware of how you're feeling, how you're doing, right here, right now, in the present moment. And just to clear up a little bit of a fact about the present moment is not lots of 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here. The present moment is whatever amount of time that you're spending on whatever you're actually doing right there, right then. So for example, right here, right now, I'm making a video, and my focus and my attention is on exactly what I'm doing right here, right now. I'm not worried about how long is it taking me, what time is it, have I got to go home. None of that. I'm not distracted by any of their thoughts. My whole focus is, what am I going to say here, and hopefully be of benefit to other people or those who are listening. And nothing else. Just focusing on what I'm doing right here, right now. That's what being mindful is. Being aware of what you're doing in the present moment. So that's why you will hear being aware or self-awareness. You'll hear quite a lot in different things and different videos that we do. So getting back to the time. So just some small tips on time. There's certain things that we all have to do each day of the week. So for some people they have a morning routine in regards to what they do when they get up out of bed, getting ready to go to work, or getting ready, the kids ready, making breakfast, whatever that routine is. It's a routine that you do every single day, and it has to be done. Probably that's the priority. What I would suggest is, or some of the tips we would give you is, when you wake up, don't reach for the phone. Don't check Facebook, don't check Instagram or whatever social media trend you're on. Just don't do it. Just get up, go about your routine, focus on one thing at a time, get it done, and move on to the next thing. Leave the social media, leave the phone, leave whatever it is that distracts you from what you actually need to be doing until you have time to actually do it. You have a few minutes before you go into work, or you have a few minutes after you drop the kids off to school, or you have a few minutes after you've made the breakfast and the kids are gone out and the house is empty, whatever it is, then use that time to go on your social media. But initially, when you get out of the bed, don't reach your phone straight away. That's one tip. The second tip is having a diary or a plan of, as I said, if you have a routine that's a weekly routine, like I'd have a weekly routine. So every morning I have to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have to do A, B, C, D, E. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't reach my phone first thing. I get up and I do what I have to do. And it's the same every day. And then when I'm finished doing whatever it is, and I have a few moments or a few minutes to spare in between whatever my next task is, then I might look at my phone. So that's one tip. Making a list, maybe making a list of what it is I need to do. The other thing is, another tip is, stop multitasking. The brain can only focus 100% on one thing. That's all it can. 100% on one thing. If you're focusing on two things, you're not giving any of those two things 100%. If you're focusing on 5 or 6 things, you've totally split down the focus on many different things, and the brain can't handle it, can't do it. It's not possible. It means that if you're reducing your focus and attention from one thing to more than one thing, something is not going to be done fully, and you're going to have to go back over it, or you're going to make a mistake, or whatever it is. So try stop multitasking and do one thing at a time before I move on to the next thing. And during it all, I suppose it's bringing your awareness, your attention to what is it you're doing right now? What is it you need to do right now, and how are you feeling about this? What do I need to do right now, and how am I feeling about it? Is this what I really need to do? Is this the priority, or is this the next thing on my list that I have to do? Or is there something I need to do before it? So again, what's that about? Awareness. So bringing your awareness and attention to what you're doing in that moment. So that's just some small tips. We have a blog coming out this week on it as well, with some interesting links and some interesting studies on how the brain and the mind works in regards to multitasking and stuff. So I recommend you check it out. And Sue will see you next week with her video. And I look forward to you. Obviously, please subscribe to the channel, share it, and let's create this community together where we can all help each other and have more beneficial lives as we go through the daily challenges that we face each and every day. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks very much.